Outnumbered, outgunned, facing invasion, yet Sir Isaac Brock didn't just hold the line. He made the Americans surrender. Sir Isaac Brock was born in Guernsey in 1769 and rose through the British ranks before taking command in Upper Canada, what is known today as Ontario. When war came in 1812, most assumed the small colony would easily fall to the United States. But Brock saw things differently. He understood that in war, perception can be more powerful than numbers. When Americans amassed at Fort Detroit, Brock struck first. He spread false intelligence that his forces were much larger than they were. He dressed Canadian militia and indigenous allies to appear as British regulars, fired his cannons from multiple different angles to exaggerate his strength, and sent letters, intentionally intercepted, boasting of reinforcements that didn't even exist. Then, he demanded unconditional surrender, warning that he could not control his indigenous allies once the fighting began. The bluff worked. General Hull surrendered Fort Detroit without a single British casualty. Months later, the Americans invaded again at Queenston Heights. Brock personally led the counterattack, charging uphill under fire to rally his men. He was shot and killed leading from the front, but his troops, inspired by his courage, drove the Americans back across the Niagara River. In this age when Canadian nationalists are disenfranchised and demoralized, Brock's story is an inspiration. He's the perfect example of the Canadian ideal of punching above our weight with courage, cunning, and discipline. Against overwhelming odds, he used intelligence, strategy, and leadership to defend his country. Sir Isaac Brock's brilliance turned weakness into strength, and defeat into victory. He may have fell at Queenston Heights, but his spirit became the model of Canadian courage, strong, steady, unbreakable. Let us aspire to live up to his heroic character. Long live Canada.